the story line has led here. It's a perfect story. It's Sinji versus Suarez. Suarez in winner's side. So 3 games, all that Suarez has to win. Sinji does have to win 6.
Oh, yeah.
So I feel like the long game is definitely in Sinji's favor. This is going to be a little, it's going to be a little much, but
if Suarez is going to win this tournament, I think he has to just 3-0 real fast. Because if once you give up a game, then you know the grind starts happening, and that's exactly what you don't want against this this slow and methodical opponent like Sinji. Like he will play the grind.
I've always said this. I always think that even though you do have to win more games in losers, the loser coming from loser's bracket has a little bit more of an advantage because you're already warmed up. High key, you're super, super warmed up. So because you're already warmed up, you're kind of already in that zone to play. But let's see how this one's going to go. It's going to be grand finals. You got Sinji on the loser side coming in from the lower bracket. You got the defender of Long Island, the guy on the Start GG homepage. He's the picture of it all. With the headband on. Honestly, he should be wearing the headband, high key.
Yeah, you know what? Like he really, really should. I figure he probably doesn't want it while he's playing. It might be
distracting.
Oh yeah.
If that falls off in your face while you're playing, forget it.
Don't want. Although, like you know, you can get a bit keep the sweat out of your eyes. You know,
that's true.
If it gets intense.
Very true. Well, we are getting set up for this last grand final space. Tournament ran really quick.
Yeah, we kind of just cruised right through it. I mean, we had enough setups and. You know, even though we had over 100 people, things went pretty smooth. Trevor back here on the 1s and 2s. Gen Game keeping things moving on the stream was fantastic. I had a good team out there as well, so super happy how things went. And I'm very happy we got a Yoshi Grand Finals because, yeah, no, thank you. I appreciate it. I'm excited to see how it concludes, so let's hop right into it. We got Sinji and Suarez. Let's do it.
It's all up to them right here, right now. And you know Suarez is not letting him get set up. I feel like Chris played a more passive approach to Sinji. I don't think Suarez is going to let that happen.
Yeah.
Sinji does have to win 3 games. So let's see how this neutral is going to go. Earlier we saw this be a 3-0 in Suarez's favor. And that was the first time in a long time that Suarez has won a set. So I'm interested to see how this one's going to go. But so far that Suarez is just not letting up at all.
Yeah, that very fast tempo is the exact tempo he needs to keep this whole set. And that'll be tough, you know. He already did it once, but can he do it again? Especially now that Sinji is warmed up. You know, Suarez coming from winner's side grands. You know, he's been sitting and waiting for about 30 minutes, so maybe even longer.
Yeah. Always. And also, you know, when you're waiting for that long of a time, it's like, can I get the local Pac-Man player to warm me up for grands? And then you hear crickets.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like, oh, I got a pocket Pac-Man. And it's like, not as good as that guy. So
yeah,
it's a little bit rough. Once again, Sinji just controlling the tempo of this set. Suarez, though, trying to find an egg, but going to be able to find the first up smash on Sinji's side.
Good bell setup for sure. Suarez tried to.
Ooh!
Good answer back. He needed that.
Yeah, that was huge. That you don't want the momentum to start, you know, shifting against you. So anytime you can get a clapback like that is very important.
Any amount of extra credit there would have been really bad, but still relatively even though Sinji has Galaga in hand.
Yeah, one down air could potentially do it. Or this string right here. Good air dodge through by Sinji, though. Gonna drop him off.
Command grab, pulling out that shield from Sinji. He's been getting away with it for free so far, so nice to see Suarez making some adaptations.
Yeah, looking good so far from both players. I think both players playing really well. Suarez, I feel like there's meaning behind every single one of Suarez's hits. I feel like the combos, when he's able to get them, all stringing together, the air dodge through.
Very clutch air dodge. Like that was I need to bail on this plan, and it worked. Sometimes you have to pull the brakes.
Yeah.
Ooh, double jump armor helped him get through the bell, but Sinji said, I will try that once more. This time I will hit.
Yep. If it doesn't work once, then I'm sure it'll work the next 5 times. We also saw this in winners too, that Suarez was trying to yoink him out of the dash attack. I feel like that's officially stopped. And I feel like Suarez just needs to find something to stop that because he is doing this freely. There it is. So it only happens when Sinji doesn't go all the way through in shields. Now that Sinji has been grabbed by it, I feel like he's not going to like stop like that again. But my God, Sinji
I think next time we'll see a roll or something because he's shown that that's another option he likes to do after the dash attack.
Yeah.
Or just run away. Like you literally have the time to just book it.
Yep. Got the stocks to book it as well. Suarez, I thought Suarez was going to just run up smash. And honestly, it would KO 145 on Pac-Man. Ooh, okay. Hydrant coming through. Bell is active. This is looking very scary for Suarez.
The roll from Sinji just showing that he's willing to wait for you to flinch, but nothing from Suarez. Did not give.
Okay. Back throw is going to be the option coming out from Sinji here. Down air. Ooh, roll out. Yeah, okay.
Okay.
All right.
That was a very scary position to be in.
I feel like that would have done mental damage, if anything.
Oh, yeah. Oh, this is big. 40 damage. That's a good way to get this stock started. Gets a read. Tries to get the double.
You're dead.
Yo.
He extended a little too far going for the second forward air.
Flew too close to the sun. He really was fiending for it. All right, Sinji officially on the board today against Suarez.
True. First game of the day for him.
Yeah, that's big.
But a completely different shift from that winner's set.
Mm-hmm.
Could be seeing a very different grand finals.
Suarez could have pulled it off, though. I mean, all it took was just like a slight shift in the hitboxes of that forward air, the second one, and the dunk is the double dunk is happening. So Suarez not going to give it away for free. We're going to go to small battlefield, less room for Sinji to run away, and you know, it'll still play like PS2 in the way the platforms operate. But I think that the smaller stage size is going to be paramount for Suarez, who does not want to let Sinji just running away forever.
Yeah. This is definitely a lot more of a condensed stage. The platforms in general are closer to each other. Lets him just jump in like that immediately.
Yeah, if I'm Suarez, my bans are always going to be like Kalos for sure, and maybe like a town.
Look at that. See, he tried to run away after the dash attack, but Suarez was ready for it and chased after him and got his own dash attack. Very good. Yeah, no, I think you're right, though. Town, Kalos, you got to get rid of those. There's just too much space.
Yep, for sure. I like how Suarez is now following it up with a turnaround nair, too, just to catch. But we're seeing a much more active Sinji than we saw last time because it is a smaller stage. It is working out a little bit better. Ooh, okay, a little bit different. Dash attack up B to try and get the trampoline hit.
Yeah,
I think now that Sinji's like a little bit more warmed up, he's choosing his spots to like box with people a lot better. And now like Suarez isn't really getting these nairs at a shield or really like anything too huge to start off with.
Okay.
Oh, gets a nice bit of healing. And he gets to block the projectile. Very interesting.
And this is still a close game. You don't need to be anxious when you're only down 20%.
Right.
But I think either way, the feeling of Pac-Man just running away and charging fruit is going to put on that little bit of anxiety.
I think that feeling does a lot more than the raw numbers do, you know?
100%, yeah.
Okay.
Oh no,
hit.
he was out of there, but I like that Sinji didn't even try. He was like, I don't have the time, so.
Going to yoink once again. Sinji going to take their time off stage. Down air, or forward air, doesn't connect. There it is,
Nice
though.
coverage. Waited for the roll, baiting it out, forcing the option, honestly, with the hydrant.
Yeah, definitely use the hydrant against him, covering jump and neutral get up at the same time.
Good patience from Suarez off stage, just utilizing his character's good jumping and air speed to kind of avoid the bell altogether. Just don't even engage it,
Yeah, that's exactly what.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I think that Suarez thought he had more time, but
did one too many eggs.
Still has a nice lead though.
Yeah, and it's only growing. He's playing the lead. When he has the lead, he's playing it very well. It's just, if you don't, approaching Sinji is climbing an uphill mountain or whatever.
Yeah, it's definitely something that has to be really well thought out. I mean, it's not that Sinji has like a flow chart. It's just that the gameplay is just like really solid in place, does not take any risks. It's a very like low risk, low reward type of gameplay, and it works.
Yeah. There's different types of zoning, and people tend to not make the distinction. But like, Sinji is like, it's a fortress type of zoning. He'll put up a wall, he'll put up the projectile, and it really makes it hard for you to approach. As opposed to like, you can zone with like Mario Fireball, which is a very different style of a zone.
It's an active zone, in my opinion.
Yes, exactly. It's a much more active participation in the neutral game, whereas Sinji is trying to participate less actively.
75% on Suarez on the second stock. Sinji gonna get what he needs. Ooh, okay, gonna opt to go high for this one.
Yikes.
F smash not gonna be able to do much here. Gonna pull another bell for the trouble. Here comes Hydrant, gonna throw it again. Can't find much. Suarez is out of there saying, you know what, nah, I'm good.
Yeah, that's exactly what he needs to do. When the bell's in play, like, just kind of skedaddle. Like, he has the jumping power to do it, so just dodge it with, you know, your double jump armor. And even if it does hit, you've got your double jump armor to help you out. Whoa, did you see the little boost?
He's chasing him. I love how the bell just went a completely different way, but Suarez is going to be able to get out of this interaction. Believe Galaga's online. So let's see what this one's going to be. I love how Hydrant was coming right towards him, but it didn't matter until that moment.
I love that Sinji's using the pack pellets to, like, not only block a projectile, but also to heal.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
Super sneaky.
He does that against Villager, too. It's a good way to, like, throw out a projectile to block another projectile.
And you get a little treat for your troubles.
Yep.
It's a nice little 2%. Yeah.
Okay. Can't find much else. Dash attack through.
Nice patience, man. The spacing on these approaches have been so good from both players.
Okay, going for the F smash there too. Can't find much. The
No
double,
jump.
Yeah, no jump and the double dunk.
Pac-Man is going to make it back
Oh,
regardless.
of course.
Oh,
He
regardless.
doesn't need any jumps.
Ooh, okay, good on Suarez. Just playing it a little bit more defensively. He cannot push this further. He can't force anything to happen. He really just has to wait for the flow of the match to be his turn, and that's the worst part.
Good shield there. That bell was ready. It's still hot and ready, though. He's got to... Oh, man. Sinji is waiting.
Yeah. Like I said before, he just cannot, like, he can't force something to happen. He has to wait for the flow of the match to go in his favor.
And the patience was rewarded. Look, the bell is no longer here, and you know, now he gets another turn to strike.
Oh, it doesn't break apart the Hydrant. Okay, egg active. Let's see what the edge guard's going to be. Oh, going for the hard read F smash. Sinji going to roll right through back to that bottom platform. And it's funny, we were talking about how the stage, you know, would help Suarez approach a little bit more. We're still seeing the same gameplay style from Sinji. We're still seeing that, you know, methodical, low risk, low reward gameplay.
Oh my goodness, the Hydra just did Sinji so many favors there. Oh no! It only takes one.
Yeah.
What?
Like I said, he has to wait for his turn.
Yeah.
And Sinji is not giving him a turn.
That was really good patience from Sinji. He was taking a bruising there, and just as long as he didn't die, he knew he would be fine, and that's exactly what he did.
The moment it got to last stock, Sinji, I feel like he had it very thought out that I'm just going to tack on % wherever I can, and then the moment he's at 80, 90, bell up smash.
Yep.
Doesn't matter if it's Yoshi, it'll still kill.
All right, Suarez did a lot of work that game, and it didn't pay dividends, so he's got to now dig deep and see if he can keep it up.
Yeah, still got a whole nother set to work with,
Yep.
even if he does happen to lose this one. At that point, you're even with games with Sinji. Consider it a reset.
Whoa.
Oh my god. I mean, this is go time for Suarez. I think if we go to set 2 here, I don't know if Suarez is going to have the steam.
It's very hard, especially somebody like Sinji.
Nice. Threatening the Galaga and then forcing a shield. Like, the grab was all too perfect. A little bit of a hit and run option right now from Sinji. He's definitely choosing his spots, but Suarez kind of forcing him to choose inopportune moments to fight.
Yeah, it's just so hard for Suarez to get in. I mean, we saw this last game happen where Suarez took like an early percentage lead, but can't find the openings that he needs with the KO options. And that's weird for, you know, a Yoshi, really, because honestly, if you even just like blink wrong, you're dead. So good on Sinji once again for putting up the fort, essentially, against Suarez, but it is so hard to play against.
Roll in looked like the right move, but the bell covered it. I'm very surprised. Like, definitely looked like jump was the wrong move.
Yeah, the bell does a weird thing where it starts out in front of him and then it goes up and diagonal.
Right.
So use that to cover kind of the space right in front of him.
Help him cover both options, and that's the scary part. Oh, man.
Ooh.
Taking a big risk at 0 going off stage like that, I don't know if I agree.
Yeah, especially versus Pac-Man.
Yeah,
because
you don't want
could be
some-
relying on the trampoline, but Galaga just going to get at least 59, 60% on the board. A 75, Suarez.
Sheesh, where'd this stock go? 94, 100% now?
Yeah, this is a little bit rough. Suarez just can't find this loose hit. He's looking for, you know, a turnaround back air, which would definitely do it. But once again,
Oh,
Sinji just not giving him anything to work with.
Yeah, Sinji's not letting him jump at all.
There it is.
A moment ago, I saw Suarez just kind of exhale, almost like exhaustedly.
Yeah.
Just like full lung exhale. Oh my goodness, get
That
out of
was
there.
BM. I'm going to
A
call it.
little
That was
bit.
BM.
He might be trying to send a little bit of a statement.
That was like, I'm in your head 100%.
There they come, the up tilts.
Yeah.
Suarez keeps approaching in the air, and Sinji's going to keep stuffing it out.
He's essentially saying, like, I'm 4 steps ahead of you.
Yep.
Whatever approach you want to do, it does not matter. Okay.
There's finally an air out of shield. Not always going to be the option with how safe that dash attack is,
Yeah.
but you know what? In that instance, it was, and I'm glad Suarez noticed it because he needs to find these openings.
Yeah, I don't know if we're finding anything realistically, Face. It's looking so rough for Suarez.
We might be looking at a set too, but that's why if you're Suarez, you shouldn't be sweating too much. You do have a whole nother set to play with.
And you have a whole nother set to sweat in, and Hydrant going to take that 3-0 in winners finals for Suarez, but Sinji answers in grand finals set 1, 3-0, and we're on to good old dead ass finals, true finals, whatever you call it. But man, Sinji putting up a really, really long, hard fight to kind of deal with right now.
That's especially demotivating too. You know, you get your first 3-0 and you're like, I did it, and then you get immediately 3-0'd back, and it's like, oh yeah. So Suarez will need to see if he can make lightning strike twice here.
Yeah, definitely needs to be thinking about what he did so well in the first set. And Sinji has not been getting ledge trapped like he was in the first set. That's where a lot of the big kills came in winners finals.
Neutral get up, F smash happened more than once, you know.
Exactly.
A lot of Suarez's good kills in that set, even though he didn't end up winning it, you know, he was being reactive at the ledge instead of just trying to, you know, play passively, and he ended up getting a lot of good kills that way. But if he can do it more consistently, I think it'll pay big dividends for him.
For sure. It's just he needs to find kills in other situations that aren't a neutral get up at ledge. And it could be really tough against Sinji trying to force anything.
Yep.
Okay, PS2 is going to be the pick. I would have, if I was Suarez, I would have suggested to go back small battlefield, honestly. I feel like PS2 is a little bit of a bigger stage.
It's tough. I guess it depends on who's on the pick and who's on the, you know, the ban. Like, if Sinji's smart, he's going to ban the small stages and leave you with, like, PS2 plus other stage you don't like.
Yeah, very true.
Still active, and Suarez was none the wiser.
Yeah, does that little bounce in place after it lands. Such a hard thing to remember in the heat of the moment.
Okay, Nair out once again. Up throw. Looking good from Sinji so far. Once again, the wall is just so hard. Methodical player. I really like kind of that. I thought of this off the top of my head. Low risk, low reward is very, very true for Sinji's gameplay. He doesn't really push himself too far. He'll get a one hit and back off, and that's completely fine. Almost reads the heck out of Suarez to getting that F smash, but
yeah, that was a little spooky, but I know Suarez saw his moment to hit, but geez, you could have made it a little less like scary for us.
Obvious, yeah.
A mini heart attack over here.
All right, Bella's active. It is going to connect. Not going to be able to find the up air, but Suarez needs an answer. Just looking so like demotivated right now. Gonna try and get this edge guard off stage, but let's see what it's gonna be. Sinji gonna stall all he wants. Low risk, low reward.
Yeah, just get out of there. You got a nice lead, so don't take those risks.
It really is Sinji's whole game plan, just because how early he can kill with these bells.
Nice.
If you're only doing 10% a hit, but you kill at 80, then it's only 8 hits.
Okay. Ooh, the fair gonna connect, but not by much though.
Oh gosh, getting a little too close there. Okay. Suarez trying to build some momentum, but knows he doesn't have to do it all at once. You know, like he can wait. The only thing that you're really threatening is the fact that you're charging these bells. But if you're okay with that and you force Sinji to approach, oh, apple on the quick draw too. That move that button comes out pretty quick.
You're definitely forced to play Sinji's game to some extent, because if you do like try to force anything when it's not the right time and you're not waiting for your opening, you're just going to be taking way more damage than you need to.
You know what, Jared? I'll probe you because, you know, you're definitely like the best player here on the commentary squad. What would you do here?
Depends on my character. I was thinking that I would normally probably play Sephiroth into Sinji, so a lot of this wouldn't be an issue. But if I was like Wolf or something, I would just play as slow as possible right now. Normally when I'm down, I do... Wow, that killed so well.
Yeah, that killed. Definitely not expecting it, I don't think. The air drift.
I mean, Yoshi lacks something that Sephiroth has, you know, being able to strike through the hydrant with a nice big sword.
Yeah.
Yoshi, I mean...
It's a privilege. It's very few characters can do that. That's why I think he does need to play slow, because any wrong opening that you think you have, you're going to be taking so much.
Suarez has been trying to find a few instances where he can strike through the hydrant with like a forward air, but they're not as frequent as you want them to be.
And it's a very inconsistent thing.
Yeah, he has to be standing extremely close to the hydrant, and you also have to line it up all nicely. And
yeah, just the interaction of like, it's like a wall.
Whoa!
It's all very strange.
Yeah, that was, speaking of strange, that was very strange. All right, well, Suarez getting a little bit more pep in the step. The Z drop of the orange. If that fair had hit.
These edge guards.
If that fair had hit.
He definitely, I think that was the right move to try to take a big risk there when you're down like that.
I don't think Pac-Man is the character to do it against.
Yeah, I don't think so. I think Pac-Man has a lot more control off stage than Yoshi does, and that double jump goes away, you are helpless. But Pac-Man has, you know, a ton of stall moves. I feel like definitely would have been good for the morale, but I think playing safe was the option here. It's 1-0 for Sinji. 4 games in a row have been won.
I just agree with taking the risk in general. You know, he was down by a lot, and yes, it is Pac-Man, and like Yoshi is especially vulnerable to the concept of like, you know, the trampoline eating your jump. You know, Yoshi is especially vulnerable to that. So certainly was a riskier play, but.
I don't know a single character in the game that can edgeguard Pac-Man like that. It's the same thing with Ness, like how PK Chris likes to go kind of just straight up.
Yeah.
Because it's very hard to drop down through the or off the ledge like that and contest somebody that's like coming straight up at you.
Yeah. No, it is tough for sure.
Especially something like Pac-Man side B that has like super armor and like all these properties to it. It's
PS2 again.
Yeah.
This is very interesting. I think it's a stage thing, personally. I do. I think, while yes, it's a little bit of playstyle thing, I just think you take the one thing that Sinji values the most away, which is space, which is, you know, freedom to kind of set up, and then he's forced to box, but maybe it's just a comfort pick at this point.
I don't know if you even want to box with Sinji at this point. Sinji's shown that he's not afraid to throw out like forward airs and really good spots.
The up tilts.
Those up tilts.
That was rude. I don't care what anybody says. That is definitely I'm in your head move.
He was looking like Smash 4 Mario for a second.
Wow. Throwing it down too, and even gonna hit.
Hitting so far below the ledge like that, just.
Yeah, it's crazy how it like stuns you below it, and then after that you're getting sent up. So he has every like room to do whatever he wants.
Honestly, this scrapping is doing a number on both of them, but if Suarez had a lead, this would be fine. So I think this strategy of just scrapping it out like this is totally okay. He just has to pull ahead first.
Yeah. A lot of Yoshi's game plan is trading and being the one that comes out on top because giant meaty aerials.
Movement was kind of clean there from Suarez.
Oh, yeah. He loves moving.
I mean, you gotta, right? You gotta. I feel like at this point, when Sinji has this game plan locked and loaded, and you're just so far behind, you have to keep yourself kind of like in this too. Once again, we've always said this. It's a mental battle versus Sinji. It's a stamina battle. And I feel like Suarez has kind of gotten so many short sticks out of so many interactions that could have been his, or the game could have been his, and then just lost it. So now Suarez has to kind of like hype himself up, be like, you know what, it's in the past, let me just keep going, which is why he's boxing Sinji now, even at 163, but Sinji can just kind of sneeze on him, and then that stock's gone.
I still think it's the right play. I mean, if he makes these trades, and as long as he's in control of when they happen, it should be okay. Oh, jeez.
Yeah, I think Sinji getting a little rude at this point now, just holding out that smash attack for as long as possible. Unfortunate, once again, like I said, short sticks of interactions, stopping it. So unfortunate for Suarez here.
Wow.
Okay, 199, but honestly, the next hit of either that apple, maybe even Bell.
Yeah, but those trades weren't bad. That was a catch-up
No.
stock. He is better off now than he was one stock ago. So Suarez needs to keep doing this game plan here of just going in. You know, like he's playing with anger, and I think it's going to work out for him, at least until Sinji adapts. Because, oh jeez, very, very ambitious forward air. But you know, that's when I disagree with taking a risk. When you're at 27%, you don't want to die at 0.
No,
That last game, it was okay. Like he was at 150. Like if he dies, he dies. You know.
Ooh, the up tilt again, extending off of that into the up air. Sinji got sauce. Sometimes it takes a little bit to heat up. It's like a an Italian, like grandma's like.
It's a ragu.
Yeah. Oh God. Damn. That's offensive when you talk to the Italian grandmas about that one. Bell going to connect. Can't find the second hit of it. So now Sinji going to throw it away. Suarez needs something.
Nice coverage.
Yeah, that was great. Can he do it? 112. He needs this game.
He left a 199 last stock, so he just has to do it again.
If he
Look
wins
at
this game.
This is how you start it. That's going to poke. Oh.
Ouch.
Very important moment there. Going from 110 to like 160, yeah, big difference.
I think you got to remember to keep on playing the mini game.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Great Z drop. Really nice, clean setup from Sinji.
Yeah. You can't get too antsy there. Like, you got to remember you're still playing against Pac-Man, and even though you're heating up, like, he has all of these things that you always need to remember about.
Well, it's a pivotal game.
Oh, yeah.
It's either a 6-0 and we start that crew battle, or Suarez makes the comeback of his lifetime because he has now lost 5 games in a row. This is hard. The storyline is there, though.
Yeah, I think mentally he's still in it. It's just he might be at a loss for answers.
We got to go to a different stage. I think we go to a Smashville here, if Smashville's on the table.
If Sinji's smart, that's one of his bans.
Really?
I think
so.
I think you ban Yoshi's too, but apparently not.
I would, if
Sinji's
I was...
been leaving it open all day, I think.
Yeah.
Like Crisco there, too.
Sure. Maybe the slants. Maybe, you know what?
yeah.
I would say that Sinji would do something funky off those slants.
Yeah,
I feel
with,
like
the
that
bell or
definitely
something.
helps. Yeah. Or, you know, get the sliding bell off the slant, and then something would work.
Yeah, it sounds like something that would happen.
Well, here it is. Grand Finals reset, game number 3, but game number 8 in the set. Suarez, the local hometown hero, has been fighting his way to no avail so far, but this is the first time we're going to see him at least in a little bit of advantage here, but the trampoline going to save Sinji's stock.
Huge opening from Suarez, who, was heating up last game, and, you know, that's continuing now into this game. That momentum, whoa.
He had it. He had the right read.
Yeah. Yeah, but Sinji wave landed onto the stage, and it was a bit of a triangle dodge, you know, like he had just enough invincibility to get through it, and also let him land with some momentum.
All right, here we go.
How fitting that this could be the last game of the tournament, and here we are on Yoshi's.
True. It is his island.
Yes. Pac-E Derm living his best life right now in the background.
It's a working man.
Yes, he's a man of the
Union
people.
job.
Long hours, though.
Okay.
Randall calling in sick. Whoa, where are we going? Where are we going again? Uh-oh. Oh,
wow.
That was so much damage for such a nonsense interaction, honestly.
From 30 to 70 so quickly. But still, you're not at kill percent as long as you remember to watch out for the bell. That's the only thing Pac-Man can do to kill you at this percent.
Yep. You can react to his grab most of the time. You know, like Hydrant doesn't kill until super late a lot of the time too. So yeah, just watch out for the bell and you're okay.
Yeah, but Sinji is making it very clear he's willing to only play around the bell right now.
But like Suarez is playing full screen. The bell, its one weakness is that it does not go full screen.
Yeah,
so look at this. Suarez camping the ledge, forcing Sinji to approach for the first time. And still not dead after the bell because he was positioned in a way such that F smash was not going to hit. I honestly think this is really intelligent, and the first time we're seeing Suarez utilize camping to his advantage.
Yeah.
You gotta at this point. I mean, there's so much on the line here. Like, literally, the entire tournament is on this game. And even though he's going to drop that stock, I completely agree about the camping part, camping the ledge. Sometimes, and I've commentated a Wi-Fi tournament where I watched Sonics get timed out. There is no shame. No
you gotta
shame.
do it.
And it was the simple answer to a simple problem. He just stood outside of the range of bell. If you don't want to get hit by it, just don't be in that area.
Exactly. And I love the like it's such a like it's a very simple response.
Yeah, but that's how you should be. You don't want to overthink this game, especially something like Pac-Man where you have so many things to think about.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Whoa, very
the turnaround.
sneaky.
Yeah. That's the first time I think all day we've seen Sinji go for, you know, kind of the Pac-Man loop-de-loop and pull.
Now your shoes are looking good.
Good. Now your shoes are looking good. Thank you. I'm so glad people still recognize SpongeBob references. I'm getting kind of scared.
True, that's like early seasons.
Oh, yeah. That was a good
Season 2,
episode,
maybe.
though.
Yeah, that's
Back
a great
throw.
episode.
Not going to be able to do anything, though.
Suarez showing a lot of frustration in the player cam now. Bit of a defining moment. Sinji has not been touched in a good while.
Okay,
Look at
trade
the
there.
percents.
Yeah, the percents are definitely, you know, telling for sure.
Yep.
It's going to be it.
This could be the last stock for Suarez.
Good so far for Sinji, though. Seem to have like quelled the. Sinji's kind of like a chef, right? And when the pan gets too hot, you have to turn down the heat.
Yeah.
And he's doing a really good job of taking Suarez off the heat really well. Here we go, though. Brutal rolls right out of the way. That could have been shield break, honestly, but
good reaction.
Suarez.
Sinji, honestly, for he gets a lot of like flack for the speed at which he plays very slowly, but he also has some of the fastest reaction times, I feel like, of a lot of the players here. Playing defensive means you're always reacting. You're always, you're anti-airing. You're the one that's on the reaction. So
whoa, the quick air dodge through.
Jeez,
that would have been a
Suarez.
lot of damage too. Now Suarez just needs to find a prop up. Honestly, if he finds an up air or like maybe a down tilt up air, forward tilt up air, would be good. But now Sinji, we've seen Sinji kind of take liking to the sides. We're now seeing Sinji kind of maintain everything in center stage here.
Yep.
Suarez doing the good old jump ups in the chair. Like, I can do this. I just have to believe hard enough.
You gotta give yourself a little bit of hope and a little bit of gotta give yourself a chance.
Surprised I don't hear Long Island cheering a little bit harder. Oh, there it is. Ask for it, I shall receive. Bell not going to be able to connect. Here comes Suarez, though, trying to capitalize. Going to be able to find the up air, but can't find much else. Sinji, Bell in hand. It's all looking perfect. The equation is looking fantastic, but the kick doesn't go right into the Bell, so hiding behind Hydrant here. It's Apple, but the Apple is going to ricochet back.
That was a
And that is
setup.
Sinji taking Yoshi's third stock. 6-0 in grands after getting knocked out by Suarez 3-0 in winners finals. My God, the mental fortitude on Sinji to play so consistently like that for a long period amount of time. A really, really good grands.
Yeah.
Definitely showing a lot of adaptation, too.
For sure. And John, showing his respect. That was a great set.
John's a good guy. He would shake his hand.
Of course.
Absolutely.
Of course. Easy to get frustrated after a long set like that. But you know what? That was good play from both of them. Nice to see that the non-Yoshis have won this edition of Yoshi. Our
to
Yoshi
be fair, you're
events.
also missing Raptor. You
That's
know
true.
what I mean?
We were down to quite a few Yoshis. Lucius could not attend. Shout out to Raptor as well. Like you said, couldn't make it today. Had some sort of family gathering or something. So
Yeah, he was literally here last night.
yeah. So despite the lack of Yoshis, glad that